Hello there! So today we are at the Magic Kingdom to start off our new year. This is the first video in the new year, and this is going to be the second vest that I wear because on our New Year's Eve video I did wear my first vest of the year. So this is the second one. I will put a photo of it on Instagram so you guys can see it. Today's goal is to spend the entire day, the whole thing, on Main Street USA because it is the start of Magic Kingdom. And with doing that, we're trying to get all the entertainment that is going on Main Street today. So from 9 o'clock to around 6 o'clock, showing you everything that goes on Main Street itself. I can tell you it is around 10. We were running a little late because this weekend is marathon weekend, which is absolutely incredible. Today is the full marathon, which means all the roads were closed. It was a little harder to get to parking today, but that is all right. We will start our day off with the second trolley show here on Main Street. So let's go see it. There are a few things that I forgot to mention out front. One, we are only doing the entertainment on Main Street. We are not doing Mickey's Friendship Fair at all today because technically that being on the castle stage, that sits in Fantasyland. So we are not doing that. We aren't doing any of the fireworks because that is later in the evening. Like I said, we're only staying till about 6 o'clock, 6:30-ish. Other than the entertainment, there's just tons of things to do on Main Street itself. You can shop at the Emporium, the Chapeau, Uptown Jewelers, Curtain Call Collectible, in the cinema, all good places to shop here on Main Street. You can grab a bite to eat either at Tony's Town Square Restaurant, the Crystal Palace, the Plaza Inn Restaurant, or at Casey's Corner. You could meet some characters like Mickey Mouse, Tinkerbell. Early in the morning, there is Snow White here. And as of right now, the train is parked at Main Street Station because they are doing remodeling on the track. So right now is a great time to get a photo with the Roy O. Disney train. Also, early in the morning, you can catch some of the Main Street vehicles that are out. Some of the cars, sometimes the trolley with the horses out on Main Street, so you can ride that down to the castle along with the vehicles. And there is even an attraction on Main Street, Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, which is a card game that you play to fight the villains around the Magic Kingdom. Now, you aren't guaranteed to stay on Main Street when you play, but the sign up is going to be in the firehouse. So altogether, there's just so much to do on Main Street itself. That's why we've got to stick to the entertainment today, because if not, we would just get carried away. Now keep in mind that all entertainment is subject to change. This is Florida. It does get very rainy on certain days, and like today, it gets really humid and hot. So sometimes the shows won't do a full show, or sometimes they will skip, like for the trolley show, a spot because it's too hot to stay out for so long. It's the same when it comes to the characters around Magic Kingdom. It gets so hot that they need to go in just a little more, just like you and me. So entertainment is subject to change. Now, a lot of times, if it rains, they just move the entertainment inside. But if it's something like the trolley show, they just can't do it because it's raining. So always keep that in mind when it comes to all entertainment. So something I did not mention is because of the half and full marathon, so that they can get those perfect photos of nobody in the park with them in their running outfits, they still have all the Christmas decorations up. So you can see we still have the toy soldiers behind us along with the Christmas tree, because when the full marathoners and the half marathoners come down Main Street in the early morning hours, they get to see the lit up castle of the Christmas Cinderella castle. It looks like we found the Dapper Dans with the citizens of Main Street first.
Welcome to the Magic Kingdom and our celebration of Main Street, USA.
I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. It's the heart of America, the heartbeat of a holiday. The place was made with a magical plan, and just around the corner is a fantasy land. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
Oh, hey, glorious day, right as the morning in May, I feel like I could fly. Happy to see the grass so green, over a bluer sky, a bluer sky. Whoa, it's a jolly holiday, Mary. Mary makes your eyes so light. When the day is gray over Mary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the sun. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday for Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Oh, what a holiday. A bright and jolly day. When the day is praying over Mary, Mary makes it bright. All right, oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dove. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so, your heart starts beating like a boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love, we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Let's hear for Jim on the piano! A great player, a snappy dresser.
And he knows more than 500 songs by heart.
That's
Isn't that
right.
amazing?
He knows another 600 by liver. That's right. What? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are the citizens of Main Street, USA. Right here, star of stage and stagecoach, Ms. Be a Star! Let's hear it for her. Make some noise.
Thank you. And next to me is my dear and wonderful friend, our councilman of Main Street, USA, Mr. Will. Help ya.
Thank you. Thank you. I deserve that so much more.
Yes, you do.
Now, I love this place. I love Casey's Corner.
Why?
It reminds me of my baseball days.
Oh, your baseball days.
That's right.
What about it?
The crack of the bat,
The smell of fresh cut grass?
That's right. The roar of the adoring crowd. Oh, that was good stuff right there. You know what I love most about the baseball game?
What do you love most?
I love the companionship of the players and the getting together with, I'm kidding, it's the food!
The food!
That's right.
Like peanuts,
Peanuts,
popcorn,
Cracker Jacks,
Cracker Jack,
and what are you folks having right there? What are you having right there, ladies?
A vegan sausage.
A vegan sausage or a hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. We're taking off, we're dancing now. Hot dog, we frog and holy cow. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Nothing sets baseball like a vegan sausage.
ladies
I'm
and
telling
gentlemen.
you right now.
You know what? Can I be frank with you?
Somebody should right now with that vegan sausage.
I don't think hot dogs that they deserve, especially now with all these newfangled big and hot sausages and stuff. So folks, we're going to ask you some questions about hot dogs, and if you could be so kind to respond by saying, I don't know, that'll make us feel real smart.
That's right. Hardly ever happens to me.
So do you folks know what to say?
I don't know.
They got it. All right. What did the Frankfurter achieve in college?
I don't know.
Hot dog honor roll. Go! Yeah, I thought so.
Where do hot dog comedians never want to go?
I don't know.
A roast.
Hey-oh! Hot diggity dog. Hey, what do you call a hot dog in winter?
I don't know.
A chili dog. They like it in the back. They're laughing.
What do you call a hot dog forging its way through the frozen Arctic tundra?
I don't know.
An extreme chili dog.
Hot diggity dog. Hey, folks, did the cast members at Casey's Corner tell you what you get free with the purchase of your hot dog? I'll tell you what you get free with the purchase of your hot dog. You get this complimentary joke section. You like that? You like that one? Hey, what did the coach tell the hot dog right during the big race?
I don't know.
Catch up.
Why did the hot dog get let go from his day job?
I don't know.
Cut the mustard.
No!
Cut the mustard.
All right, I got one more. I got one very serious. How'd the hot dog feel when it found out it was going to be served for dinner?
I don't know.
It relished the opportunity.
Oh, that was it.
Hot dog, diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? Get up, stretch out, some on the floor. Hot dog, diggity dog. Hot diggity dog.
Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. You are warmly invited to join Mickey Mouse and his Fantasyland friends for a magical celebration in the streets. Dreams will come true, hearts will soar, and you will become a part of the magic. For the time has come to take your places and prepare to welcome the wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade!
folks, about a year ago, I asked Jim here to write us a new chart. We had an idea for a big extravaganza, and I came and I said, hey Jim, we need a new chart about the boss. And he said, Bruce Springsteen? Yeah! And I said, no, Mickey the Mouse, Mickey Mouse. So here's Jim's brilliant arrangement of Mickey Mouse song. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Coming your way, but this next tune certainly needs no introduction. It's the... Oh, what? Excuse me. Sorry. I was trying to say it's the... Wait a minute. Okay. I'm sorry about these guys back here. Seriously? You know what? Forget it. You guys will figure it out.
Our town square flag retreat ceremony is one of our original Magic Kingdom traditions. We are honored that you have taken time from your day to become part of that tradition with us.
We have some very special guests joining us here today. Let's all give a big round of applause for Seamus, Callie, Harper, and Killian from Kansas City.
And now let's join them as they lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Folks, how about a round of applause for our young volunteers?
And now, our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to have with us today a very special Armed Forces Honored Representative. Please join us in welcoming today's Armed Forces Honored Representative. From the United States Army, Specialist Alan Miller, all the way from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let's give him a hand, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for our flag retreat ceremony. Please enjoy the rest of your day here in the Magic Kingdom.
Well, folks, that is the end of our evening. We did so much today. We saw the Dapper Dans like 6 times. We saw the Main Street Philharmonic twice. We saw Jim the Piano Man a couple times throughout the day. Festival Fantasy Parade from here on the train station. And Move It, Shake It, Mouse Could Dance It. All today. And all of it was on Main Street. Now, there are a few sets that I missed of the Dapper Dans and Jim the Piano Man. But during that time, I went and I grabbed a hot dog at Casey's Corner and I ate it over by the Plaza Inn restaurant because the seating there is a lot better than trying to find a location at Casey's Corner. So that's what I did during that time. That is the entirety of our day. As you can see, there is a lot that goes on just Main Street alone. You can totally spend a whole day here by yourself on just Main Street. That being said, it is the end of our evening, which means it's time for me to go out and watch for free range grandmas. So bye, guys.